Black Friday isn't even officially over yet, and we already have word on what the next promo is, and that is the team of the group stage. As you guys can see around my face cam, these are the new leaked card designs that are going to be coming out this Friday. So of course, it's only right that we get our best players to invest in for this promo coming out. We're going to talk about how it works as well, everything you need to know heading into this promo, and let's just start off with their counterparts, and that is the road to the knockout cards, because EA made a big mistake today, accidentally changing all the max PRs to what the minimums were. So Vidal went for about 15k for a few minutes, and a lot of people lost a lot of coins, and a lot of people with bots made a lot of coins. So basically every Vidal that was getting listed up was going for 15k. People had no idea, it was actually 16k, but as you can see, they actually just messed up the max, setting it to the min, and they must have done this when they were putting the new team of the group stage cards in, but people lost a ton of coins doing so. So we do have obviously Champions League coming out. You're going to see those road to the knockouts kind of move a little bit in the next couple days, because we obviously have it next week after we get our double league game week coming. But let's kind of take a look at what happened last year when this promo was to drop. Now with this, we saw actually just a fairly decent team. I honestly think team of the group stage is always just a decent promo in general. It's nothing too crazy, but you know, it's just a fun little promo or whatever. Last year, I think it was called team of the tournament, team of the group stage, it doesn't really matter. But last year we saw a really good selection of cards. We had Leo Messi, Kevin De Bruyne, Bruno Fernandes, and Kimmich, Sterling. Like I said, a really solid team. We had Rashford and Koeman as well. So we had just a really overall good team, good selection. And all these cards basically are just boosted cards from guys who had very good, you know, games throughout the group stage. So we can honestly do a little prediction ourselves in this video and just go ahead and look right here. All you really need to do is go and take a look at who's got the most goals for the attackers. So you might see a Haller card, you'll see Lewandowski, Nkunku, Ronaldo, Salah. You'll see cards like that. And as far as the assists go, you'll see people like maybe Bruno Fernandes sneak in. You might see some other cards like Antony from Ajax, Leroy Sané, and some of these other guys who have been getting a ton of assists. Angelino at the left back position, you'll probably see him get a card. João Cancelo maybe. So you're going to see a lot of really good cards in this selection. Honestly, better than most promos, just because the Champions League is where all the big players show up and they're always ready to play. And you can even just look by the average match rating. You know, EA will choose, you know, a combination of the best stats and who's just played overall very well throughout the entire group stage. So it just tends to be a really nice selection of players, and I'm expecting to see the exact same in this game. Now there are quite a few kind of investments that we can kind of make heading into it. I am going to do a whole separate video tomorrow, kind of based on two investments I really like, but I do want to take a quick look at some fodder cards, because I do think some of them are a little bit too low, and we are going to get some really good team the group stage SBCs. So for example, maybe like 86s and 85s really aren't a bad shout. 84s have come down a little bit as well. And lately I've been a really big fan of the higher rated cards if we get a really good player SBC, but I would wait for maybe the 89s to come down. But I still think like just the 88s and the 87s are just a little bit too low, especially the 87s sitting at just 16, 17k. They definitely have way more room to go up. Now what's interesting about these cards is a lot of people are very Timmy like. They don't really understand how these cards work. So what you'll see in the lead up to the Champions League and stuff like that, if someone is to get, say, a big upgrade or something like that, or someone is confirmed to get an upgrade, or a team wins, you'll see a lot of people might actually end up going to buy the team the group stage cards. Those cards are not upgradable, guys, okay? They are not like these cards. They won't be upgraded due to wins. They're not road to the final cards. They are team of the group stage cards. So just kind of keep your mind open for that when kind of trading and investing with these cards. But I do want to take a look at one investment that I think is going to be very good, because obviously last year we saw some very big players get into the team, and I'd imagine that we're going to see that same kind of trend happen this year. We're going to see a lot of the top tier cards kind of get chosen. So I wouldn't be surprised to see, for example, a Mo Salah card. And what we're seeing a lot this year is the TikTok trends. You know, on Sunday we went over a big video about it. Now I wouldn't be opposed to investing in some direct links to these cards. So for example, we kind of know Salah's going to get in. He's had a very good group. Trent Alexander-Arnold, he's a perfect link. He's a really good right back card in the Prem. I wouldn't be shocked to see this card maybe go up a little bit, especially once we start getting leaks, probably either on Wednesday or Thursday. I just wouldn't be surprised to start seeing some of these cards go up. So I really would take a look at some of the perfect links that you guys maybe can do, because like I said, this year the market is all about overinvestment. Everybody wants to make coins, everybody wants to do this. Just take a look at Vinicius Jr. for example. Obviously a lot of these cards did go up after the promo kind of dropped for Black Friday, but Vinicius went up a lot more than the rest of them did, and that was just due to the fact that Benzema came out. So these perfect links and these really good links, man, they are going to do very, very well. Now with link investments, guys, I do want to warn you, don't invest in cards that are under 50k. Nobody is going to go spend 1,000,000 coins on a team of the group stage Salah to go and buy Trent Alexander-Arnold's gold card for 10k. Like, that just isn't a thing. No one's going to go link, you know, Lewandowski's 93 team of the group stage card with a Leroy Sané gold that is 10k. It's not gonna happen. So please, guys, don't go looking into those little cards, because they just tend to not work out super well. And quite honestly, you guys might want to take a look at some links to maybe someone like Nkunku as well. You know, some of those big kind of Bundesliga cards, they could do very well. So definitely keep an eye out for perfect links. Now I do want to quickly talk about what might happen if a card gets a, say, a team of the group stage card, but they already have other versions. So for example, Nkunku, he has a ton of special cards already. Don't be surprised if you see some panic in the lead up to kind of the promo coming out, especially if we start seeing some leaks. It's very possible that you're going to start seeing some panic selling on these cards. So if we actually go ahead and look at some of the cards from last year and see which versions actually ended up getting team of the group stage cards, and we'll see how their other cards reacted. So we'll take kind of a meta card, I guess. We'll take a look at a card like Rashford, because obviously he had some other versions and his gold version was very usable anyways. So last year he did get an 87 rated card. Really nice card, guys. The team of the group stage card was really fun. It opened up about 1 mil anyways. So let's take a look at what happened to his 86 inform, because this was obviously in the game before the team of the group stage card came in. Now, team of the group stage, and I should have looked, team of the group stage came out around this December period. The first official day it came out last year was December 4th, which I think is about to be right on schedule anyways, literally right after Black Friday. So you'll see here, that is when the promo dropped. If we go and take a look at his 86 card, you'll notice that around this December 4th period, and we'll take a look here, his other special card took a very kind of big dip. Now you guys have to keep in mind, this market is a lot different than last year. And of course, the light just died. But this market is very different from last year. And as you could see, this Rashford ended up going from 560k all the way down to about 500k flat. And he never really rebounded. He did a little bit after the weekend kind of started. So I do think that maybe it might not be a bad shout to potentially pick up some of these cards. Now, I can't remember if we had leaks last year in the lead up or not. I probably am going to say no, we didn't. So I would be careful with some of those special cards unless they're super meta. If they are super meta, I would look to maybe pick some of them up. Now, if we take a look at the gold card for Rashford, you'll see he did obviously go out of packs. And if we take a look at that December period after Black Friday, you'll see that once the promo dropped, his gold card actually just dropped even more. And this, again, was kind of just due to the fact that it's December, there are more versions out, and the golds are going to get less and less demand. So with the gold cards, guys, I would be careful, because historically, December always tends to be the worst month for gold cards. This is where they will die. And you see, Rashford went from 220k MPS all the way down to 90 within 27 days of the promo dropping, 25 days of the promo dropping. Now let's take a look at maybe a fodder card, somebody who's gonna be kind of irrelevant in this promo. So last year we did get a Serbi. Now no offense to Serbi, good player in real life, but in FIFA, he's SBC fodder. So obviously he came out around this same time, December 4th exactly. And if we take a look at his gold card during this time, you're gonna see something that is kind of similar to what we said last week with the Black Friday promo. And you'll see Fodder did very well in December, and I think it's going to continue to do well in this game too. So what actually happened around this period is you'll see when he left packs, he went up in price. And in the week after, we actually got some really good SBCs or something, and this card went up. So this is very similar to what we said last week with the Felipes. Now you're going to see when Fodder cards go out of packs, you'll see that when SBCs are dropping and they're needed, obviously there's no extra supply coming onto the market. So what people end up doing, if people were like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go use a Serbi for this SBC, well, yeah, there's no more on the market because he's not getting supplied and his price just goes up a ton. We actually saw it this year with Felipe, as I was saying. He kind of did the same thing over Black Friday. He's still out of packs as of me recording this video. And you'll see that we shouted him out about 3.8K on Xbox. He's up to 5.86K now. And again, this was just due to the fact that when Black Friday came out, he only went up in price. So if we obviously are going to see some kind of fodder cards go out of packs, it might not be a bad idea to pick some of them up. Now, obviously, we don't know what the team is yet, and we probably will get leaks. We usually always do get leaks. So for me, if I see leaks, go and take a look at some of the fodder golds, and it might not be a bad shout to just go unassigned on them because you guys could make a really good amount of coins. Every week, we're going to see very good SBCs coming out anyways. Team of the group stage is no different. We're going to see some very nice players. I think EA are really stepping up their content game because, let's be real, the kind of lead up to Black Friday was not great, but EA did very good over Black Friday, and I think we're going to continue to see this. If you guys made it to the end of the video, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys for tuning in and staying till the end. If you guys want to make some more coins, check out this video right here. I will see you tomorrow. Till then, peace.